Hello and welcome to the interview sessions where we interview our faculties from the informatic department regarding the courses that they head. My name is Subhashree Mangaraj and I am a master's student of Data and Knowledge Engineering. Today with us we have one of our faculties from the informatic department. Let's meet him. Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to this interview session. Could you please introduce yourself to our viewers and tell us about the research group that you belong to?
Yeah, my name is Hansen. And I'm leading the computer-assisted surgery group at the Faculty of Computer Science and the research campus Stimulate here in Magdeburg. And yeah, we are 12 PhD students working on the field of medical visualization, medical image processing, augmented reality and virtual reality with a focus on surgery. So we try to support surgeons in their work by implementing software and delivering software for their daily need.
Okay, thank you. So today we are going to discuss about the course Computer Assisted Surgery. The name is quite fascinating. So what is this course all about?
So it's a course that is offered in the bachelor's course for medical systems engineering and in the master's course for the computer science students. And so it covers different topics. So first of all, we start with basics in medical imaging, so CT imaging, MRI imaging, ultrasound imaging with a focus on surgical imaging.
Okay.
Second, we continue with medical visualization techniques and look at visualization techniques that are used for surgical interventions. So for planning surgery and also for the surgical interventions, so which visualization techniques help surgeons to navigate during a surgery. And then we look in the lecture on surgical planning systems, so how our surgical planning systems are built, how they are structured, what components are, what components does a surgical planning software have, and later in the semester, we focus on navigation systems, especially navigation systems for surgery and for interventional radiology. So these navigation systems have several components. For example, they have a tracking system. They also have special virtual models which are visualized during surgery. And we discuss the systems in detail in the lecture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at the end, I introduce ways how to implement medical software in industry. Okay. So we look about norms, medical norms, and best practices how to implement medical software in for surgery and for other medical domains.
So you said that this is something that is used in medical industry. So my next question would focus on the prospects of it. So as a student, if I wish to join a corporate job after if I take up this course, so how do you think it would help me in my job? And in what domain or fields I can actually go?
I think it's important that you have a focus on medicine in your studies, in Magdeburg. So if you only take this course, it's maybe not enough. So you should maybe also take other courses like medical image processing, medical visualization, or also courses from the PHYT faculty in the field of medical imaging. And then this would be a good additional course, which shows that you have some background, some scientific background in the field of medical informatics or medical engineering. I think this course is perfect for students that wish to focus on computer science and the medical field.
Okay, so is it required, or I would say a prerequisite, to have knowledge on both computer science and medical?
Yes, a bit. So you should have background knowledge in computer science, basic background knowledge, and you should have interest in the medical field. So if you have no interest in working together with clinicians in the future, this would no sense to visit this course. Yeah? And you should have completed basic courses in computer science. This is necessary. Yeah.
Any basic course that you would recommend that people should have or they're advised to have before they take this course?
So there's a course called Medical Visualization from Professor Bernhard Preim. This is a good course as a basis because he covers all the medical visualization techniques, and the course Computer-Assisted Surgery is some kind of addition. Also, courses in the field of medical image processing from Professor Tönnies would be really important as a basis, but it's not necessary. So you could also complete the course without having this knowledge.
Okay. So if I see from a perspective of a student who is more research oriented, maybe he wants to do a PhD after masters. So how do you think this course will help him?
I think then this course is really interesting for him because, or for her, because we have alongside with the lecture, we have a scientific seminar. So in this seminar, the students learn to analyze scientific papers and also to present the scientific papers in front of a big audience. So and also to discuss this work. So this is, I think, a good preparation for a PhD thesis or for PhD work. And there's also the chance to do a team project in computer-assisted surgery, where you learn to work together with other students on a research topic. So we define a research topic at the beginning of the semester, and then you work together with PhD students and master students on a topic on the whole semester. And this is, I think, a good preparation for the job or for later PhD thesis. Yeah. Okay.
So as you said, there are team projects provided and even seminars. So are these the subsequent courses that one can plan after they finish this course, or there are other subsequent courses?
So the seminar, the computer-assisted surgery seminar, runs in parallel to the lecture. So you have to complete both to complete the module. You can also, instead of the seminar, you can also complete a team project in parallel. So you can choose between a team project and the seminar. And if you, as a subsequent course, students do a second team project. So the team project in the semester is only 3 CP, 3 credit points, and you can do a subsequent team project with 6 credit points. Okay. And then often students, which are really interested, also continue with the individual project, which is another 6 CP, so they can do a lot of team projects and individual projects during the master thesis on computer-assisted surgery.
So, do you also provide any 12 CP projects for the DE students, or do you head any master thesis under yourself?
We provided, so the 12 CP projects, we don't have the 12 CP, but we have 6 plus 6. So they can start with a 6 CP project and then continue with another 6 CP project, and then they have 12 in sum. That's how we do it. Unfortunately, not many students do it. So we have mostly students from the field of computer science, so basic computer science students, and computational visualistic students and medical engineering students that focus on this lecture and also on these team projects. Okay.
Are you heading any thesis under yourself?
Yes. So there are a lot of bachelor's thesis and master's thesis, and of course PhD thesis, starting in our group and also running. And they mostly focus on augmented reality, medical augmented reality, and medical virtual reality. So we have also some research projects that are funded by the German government, and these projects all run in this context of this funded projects from the government.
Okay.
And we also have several labs in the medical, in the computer science faculty, and on the research campus Stimulate, which is a research campus for medical engineering research, and we have one lab there and one lab in our faculty.
Okay, so projects and maybe thesis, they happen in these two places mostly.
Yeah,
okay.
they happen in the lab, so students work in the lab together with PhD students, and this is how we do it. Yeah.
Okay, so any strategy that you would advise the students that would help them end up with a good grade?
Yeah, so there are strategies to get the 1.0. So, of course, you have to prepare every lecture, and also after the lecture you have to read the books or the book chapters that are recommended, and also the scientific papers. I recommend to be active in the lecture, to ask questions if you do not understand, and also to be active in the seminar. And what often is underestimated is workload. So often students prepare.
They don't take it seriously, the workload, and the lag in the.
Yeah, I found that some students try to estimate the workload 2 weeks before the exam, and this is sometimes too late.
Yeah.
So this is then the reason why they don't get the 1.0 at the end. Yeah.
So it's better to plan a way ahead, right? We take up the course.
Yeah. It's a big topic. So you have, as I mentioned at the beginning, you have several subtopics, and you could read a lot. There's a lot of books which you can read alongside to the lecture, and this is a lot. This is also part of the course, to read the scientific literature and the books, and this is a lot of work, of course.
Okay. So any final advice to the students who wish to take up this course?
Yeah, maybe you should come to the first lecture the semester before, have a look at it, and have a clear focus of your study. So if you want to study in the field of medicine, if you have a focus on medicine, then I would look in detail. Also, maybe get some books from the library and study them, and decide if you want to take the course or not. I think this is a good preparation. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for all your inputs. I am sure it will help many of the students out there who wish to take up this course. Thank you.
Thank you.